Yes. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you see on the screen?
Presenting to everyone.
Huh? You see my presentation of a good morning slide? Are you able to see it? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So how are you people? How is quarantine treating you people? All well?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want one person to talk to me. One person. Somebody to talk to me to let me know that it's going on well. Guys?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So going good till now. So shall we start? I think 21 people are in. So I think we can start, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're able to hear me, all right? You're able to hear me. If you don't hear me at any point of time, or if there's a problem with my network, I might join back again. Just give me some time at that time, okay? Otherwise, I think it should be going good, all right? Okay. So the chapter that we are going to discuss today is all about the development of occlusion, okay? How exactly the occlusion is developing in a child from birth till his occlusion, I mean, all the teeth erupt and his occlusion finally settles in. So what's your idea? How does it develop? What all changes happen? Anybody, you can unmute yourself. Don't worry about that. You can unmute, you can talk. Anybody can tell me what happens? Do you feel any changes happening at every point of time? Or is it like once the teeth have erupted, nothing is happening? It's just that the primary teeth fall and the permanent teeth erupt. Hello. Good morning. Are you all there?
Yes, ma'am.
Very much there? I want multiple people to be talking to me now. I don't want just one now.
Yes, ma'am.
All there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What about the boys? I don't hear any sound of any boys there. I know the girls are very sincere, but what about the boys? I don't think they are. See, none of the boys are responding. That means to say they're not there. Hmm?
Present, ma'am.
Who's this? Who's talking to me?
Uh, Anil Kumar, ma'am.
What, Kumar?
Anil Kumar, ma'am. Anil.
Oh, okay, Anil. So, had your breakfast, Anil, in the morning?
No, ma'am, not it, ma'am.
That's why the brains are not working. Huh? You should have told your, you should have told your mom, no, that I have a class, so you need to give me breakfast fast, Anta.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so we move on to the class today. So I think you're able to see my slide of the developing occlusion, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, great. So we'll go ahead. So the occlusion in a child develops in 6 stages. It was given by Richard Yoon, and he said that there are at every phase there are some changes that are happening. Okay, it is not a static thing, but it's a dynamic process where every time, each time a tooth is erupting, each time a tooth is exfoliating, or each time a new tooth erupts and it wants to move forward. It does not have a tooth ahead. It does not have a tooth at the back. There are constant changes that are happening, and it is not just the teeth which help in, you know, developing an occlusion, but it is the perioral musculature as well. Your tongue guides the teeth to be in the neutral zone. You all know what is a neutral zone, right? It's a zone where the teeth are present, which is guarded by the tongue from the inner side and the perioral musculature from the outer side, right? So the perioral musculature from out is exerting some forces. Probably all of you attended the oral habits class and you knew how the perioral musculature, by exerting its force, it is causing constriction of the arches, or expansion of the arches, whatever we looked into, right? So the tongue from inside is also exerting some force so that the teeth are in the neutral zone. All of us have an arch where the teeth are arranged in some fashion, right? It is not like in me because the teeth are arranged in some different way. In you, the teeth are arranged in a different zone. It is not like for one, the teeth is here, for one, it is not like that, right? It is in a neutral zone, which is guarded by the tongue on the inner side and the perioral musculature on the outer side. So we have 6 stages of development of occlusion. We have the first transitional period, which we see from the time the child is born till 3 years. That is still the establishment of the primary dentition. By 3 years, we see that all the primary teeth have erupted into the oral cavity and a proper occlusion has established at that particular point of time. Then you have the first intertransitional period between 3 to 6 years where no new teeth is erupting into the oral cavity. The child is masticating, eating